Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here for the SmackDown review for March 13th, 2026. Randy Orton shockingly assaults Cody Rhodes in a heel turn that we already knew what was coming, but it doesn't really matter because it's too late for this feud and it's so goofy and pointless, anyways. All right, Drew McIntyre quits WWE. We already knew he wasn't gonna quit. I forget who stepped in his face. Right, it was Fatu. Fatu basically was like, "Oh, I'm the reason why this happened," or whatever. And then he asked him what he was gonna do about it. And then Drew was like, "Oh, I quit." When you know dang well he ain't. And here we go again, where this just happens again, where Drew has to leave, or he's suspended, or he quits, or he runs. And it's mighty strange to me how they're doing more with Drew McIntyre now when he doesn't have the title than when he did. It's like when he did have the title, he barely did anything. He barely even came into the ring. Now he doesn't have the title, and now you're doing more with him. This is ridiculous. Uncle Howdy and Eric Rowan defeat Solo Sikoa and Tala Tonga in the non-title match. Again, didn't Uncle Howdy just beat Solo last week? Now you're having them beat him again in a row. In the only way to act like they have a justification is because they took the lamp back at the end. He attacked um Howdy, or I think, yeah, and then because Nikki Cross stole the lamp, and then at the end, they had the lamp, and then they attacked them. Tala Tonga, not Tala, but Tomatonga attacked them, and then took the lamp, and then that was the end of that. But why had these dudes lose 2 times in a row? And yes, this group has been fighting each other forever, and it's just getting a waste of time, and it's pointless. So the MFTs don't fight nobody else, really, like what in the world? So the YS6 just don't fight nobody else, huh? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Jay Cargill defeats Mi Chen, which is a pointless match. Jay has already fought Mi Chen and B-Fab and beat them both. Again, why are we constantly booking matches with people who never win anything against people who you know just gonna win because they got some more going on for them? Mi Chen hasn't won a match in like 20 years. Why even book this match? It's stupid. Waste of time. Rhea Ripley vowed to defeat Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. Again, cringe as hell. This promo wasn't as long as last week's promo, but it's still cringe, just as cringy, and it's stupid. It's like you trying to make Rhea act like she's just as tough as Jade, but you're making Rhea steal what Jade is saying. Like, that is so lame to me. Like, you don't treat nobody, or you can't put somebody down by stealing their catchphrases and what they say. And that's what kind of bothers me about this. It's like you want people to clap for Rhea Ripley and get all hype like, yeah, Rhea Ripley, she's a badass too, but she's literally stealing Jay's line. Jay has been saying I'm that B for months now. Now you got Rhea saying it too to the girl that originally says it, and we're supposed to get excited. That shit is stupid. That shit was so dumb, so cringe, so forced. We know Rhea's just gonna win. This is just, I would have preferred Jade to fight somebody else, to be honest, because we already know where it is. Boy, expect hella botches in this match. Expect that. And I'm not just saying blaming it on just one person. It could be both of them. I can already tell this match is not gonna have no chemistry at all. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Irresistible Forces defeat Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss via DQ. So they're right, putting up. Charlotte and Alexa are pretty favored. Here go again. Why is they putting up their belts and they just got them? Like, the Irresistible Forces just literally won their titles and they're already putting them up. I think this was a damn match to put them up. Like, what? I remember when Alexa and Charlotte had them. They was sitting on them for a while now. Like, and then here it go. Why is Nikki just coming in here fighting them, breaking this up? Like, what does Nikki got to do with any of this? With any of this? So they're gonna all fight again, and somehow Nikki and them gonna get thrown in the mix. How boring is that? Danhausen curses the Miz. Who gives a damn? Danhausen is already starting to be annoying, and and bro, the Miz career has been trash for years now. I don't know how people get a kick out of bad things happening to the same dude over and over and over again. Like, nothing good ever happens to this guy, so who cares if Danhausen curses him? We done seen this man get embarrassed ridiculously, and the Miz used to actually be somebody. Damian Priest and R-Truth defeat Lost Garza. I mean, it's cool to see Damian and them. It's a weird tag team, but I kind of like them. I mean, but Lost Garza ain't nothing, so it's not nothing to really get excited about. Cracks emerged between the Motor City Machine Guns. I don't remember that part. Now I don't know what happened right there. I forgot. We'll see where that goes. Who really cares if they break up? Really? Jelly Roll punched the Miz on Miz TV. I don't know how anybody can get that entertained by this. Cause this is literally the same thing that we were given like last year. Like Jelly Roll has already beat up the Miz, fought the Miz, beat up the Miz. Every time Jelly Roll comes around, this is some of the lamest, corniest stuff. I don't know how some of you dudes found this to be entertaining. I'm serious too. Cause it was all just about him losing weight. Don't nobody give a damn if this dude lost weight. Who cares? They're sitting there, oh, Miz, yeah, I know you lost weight. I know you lost weight. And then somebody came out. I'm trying to think who came out. Who was it? Shit. I wish they would have kept it. Somebody came out. Oh, it was Kid Wilson, right? Kid Wilson came out. He basically started talking mess about Jelly Roll. He basically said, oh, instead of saying he's toxic, he said some other garbage. He tries to swing on him. Miz is holding back Kid Wilson. Jelly Roll tries to swing. Kid Wilson gets out the way. He cracks the Miz. Miz gets knocked clean out. How is this entertaining? Don't we see Miz get beat up and embarrassed all the time? How many celebrities have we seen beat the Miz's ass within the past like 3 to 4 years? How is this entertaining, guys? I just don't understand how some people say, I love this segment. Like, how this shit was boring as hell, corny as hell, and it's the same repeated shit. Miz getting his ass beat. Jelly Roll again, just getting over for nothing again. What the fuck? Talking about him losing weight. Who cares? This shit was lame. Tiffany Stratton defeats Kiana James. So this is the third, fourth week in a row. Tiffany gets a match and wins clean. This is the third, fourth week in a row. And this is to set Tiffany up to go against Julia. And Julia had literally been booked to do nothing with her title. Now Tiffany's going to have the Julia's title, and Rhea is going to be the women's champion on SmackDown. So that's the plans. Tiffany, even though she lost the world title, she's still going to win all the time and still get a title regardless. While the more favorite Rhea takes the spot, and then Liv Morgan will take it over on Raw. Julia was booked terrible. They actually start putting more work into Kiana James than Julia, and Julia had the title, but Kiana James is in Elimination Chamber. This is dumb as hell. She loses. Again, fourth match in like a week, she wins clean. Now we're gonna see her beat Julia clean, or maybe it'll be a little bit of interference, but at the end of the day, Tiffany's gonna win. Trick Williams defeats Jacob Fatu, but I think he only won. I think because of interference from Drew McIntyre, so it wasn't a clean win. It made Trick Williams look weak as hell. Like they keep doing to Trick Williams, they keep making him look weak as hell and keep getting him beat up. Remember, he got RKO for nothing last week. Now you're getting help to beat Jacob, but I guess it's Jacob 5-2, but still making him look weak. Still couldn't just beat him, clean, or just have Jacob go over. But nope. Drew has to get involved. Drew did not quit. We all know he didn't quit. Anybody with any common sense knows he did not quit. And last but not least, Randy Orton brutally assaulted Cody Rhodes. This is the heel turn we all seen coming. This was not shocking at all. I think them turning on Finn Balor was a bigger shock than this. This was nothing. This was literally nothing, really. Just a forced heel turn, because it would have been dumb as hell having Cody go against Randy and they're both faces. That would have been just completely stupid. So now we force a heel turn from Randy, which you seen coming a mile away. I remember Muzz was saying like last week, this dude was literally talking about respect. Now he's sitting here damn near killing you. I say the best spot about it, I guess, is when, because Cody got busted open. He was leaking. He got busted open. And I guess the best part was when, while he was leaking, he just put him in the steps. Like Randy put him in the steps. He put his head in the steps. So his head was like in between the steps, kind of like, like using the back of the steps, because they're kind of like bent in from the back. So his head was like on the steps. And then Randy just came over him with a chair and just cracked him in the head while his head was on. Now, obviously, it was done safe. But the way it was done, it still looked very dramatic and it looked real messed up. And it really did make Randy look like a psycho, which we already know he is. Again, that was it, though. Nothing really special, to be honest. Again, you knew this heel turn was coming. You knew it was coming. Ooh, this episode definitely was not better than Raw. Man, a 2, man. A 2 out of 10, man. Dang, this is almost 1 territory for real. Like, Raw was a little better, but SmackDown was just, like I said, at least the Judgment Day turn was kind of good. At least that was pretty good. I don't know, that Randy stuff was just not that great. But yeah, hit that like button, 2.0, 2.0 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all later. This is Raw. Roman's coming back. Brock's coming back. We'll see what happens.